Now, alcohol sales are up since the start of the pandemic, and so are the number of people seeking help for an addiction to alcohol.
Yeah, the staff at Foundation's recovery centers report that they've seen a 20% spike in calls from people seeking help and a 20% jump in admissions for treatment. As part of our Rebound Maryland series, WMAR2 News' Mark Roper spoke with addiction counselors to find out how they're helping people cope. Mark, we know millions of people lost their jobs during the pandemic. Do they think that the stress of being unemployed is also a cause for many people drinking?
Well, it's definitely one factor, but you know, grocery stores weren't the only essential businesses permitted to stay open during the pandemic, and they were considered essential. But liquor stores also were allowed to continue to serve customers, and we saw many restaurants and bars offering delivery and drinks to go.
For some people, the combination of easy access to alcohol, the stress of losing their job, and the isolation of social distancing make for an unhealthy combination for those dealing with addiction.
I think one thing I've seen more than anything else is just so much hopeless isolation. They can't go to the rooms of our Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous to seek help. They don't know who to turn to and who to ask for help.
Foundation's Recovery Center Executive Director Christina Wilson wants people to know other options still are available.
The contact center at Amatus is great because, you know, they can just call and they can just ask questions and they can do pre-assessments to see, and we'll find what works best for them.
Amatus Admissions Coordinator Chris Farrell has seen the call volume soar from the number of people seeking help with an alcohol problem during the outbreak.
I did not think that it was going to be that intense at first, but considering seeing them how liquor stores are being considered essential businesses, knowing that they can't interfere with people's drinking, definitely made it realize, okay, we need to make sure we're there to help people.
An exponential increase in alcohol sales, plus a growing number of people relapsing or developing an addiction, aren't the only factors on the rise. So has the size of the staff at Amatus.
A lot of the people that work for us are in recovery as well. So we're able to be very sympathetic with people that call in, showing that, you know, they had time in recovery and they just relapse, and that's how recovery works. You know, it's not going to be something that's going to be perfect. It's going to be a lot of trial and tribulation, and relapse is unfortunately a part of it.
And later this hour, we'll hear how the people at Amatus and Foundation's recovery centers help people fight their addiction. We are live in Towson. Mark Roper, WMAR2 News.